morning. Welcome to Table Talk. I'm happy to have you with us. I'm Sandy, and with me today is
Shelley.
So we worked together last week.
Yes, we were.
Again.
Here we are.
Okay, so we are excited to have you with us. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about autumn projects and some organizing tools and just things like that. Yeah. So we're going to start with a kit that we have. This is called Awesome Autumn, because that's fabric collection.
Yes.
And so in this kit, you get to make two projects. You get a table runner, and you're going to use
And it uses a panel.
Yeah, the panel for the autumn words.
Yeah.
And then you piece your half square triangle, so it's really quite simple. And then you also get a table topper. And this table runner is a good size for a family
It is.
table. Yeah.
It is
it's
a nice size.
So in the kit, you get all the fabrics for the front, the binding of both the table runner and the table topper.
Yeah.
So I love this.
I
dark
know that print
Yeah.
is so pretty.
So I guess you can also just finish with this piece, right? This yellow, and then.
Yeah.
Do you need the whole square though? I guess that's.
Well, these are individual blocks that were in the panel,
Oh.
and then we give you the yardage for doing these.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's just as the pattern is shown and instructed.
Yep.
Everything's in there, just like
Very fun.
shown on the pattern.
I know.
So
Very fun.
very fun. That's from Awesome Autumn. So something you can get done for Thanksgiving, because Halloween is out of here.
It is. It is gone.
No,
We love it.
Halloween. And then on the 31st, we love to say goodbye,
Yes.
right?
We love the crowd.
We love the crowd.
Yes.
We love the
and
energy.
seeing people dress up.
Yeah, I love the energy. I love the atmosphere.
It's so fun to see how the ladies
Yeah.
will,
We're just
come in
tired.
their witchies.
Yes.
We're just tired.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's all good. It's all good. Thank you for everyone that came out during Witches. We enjoyed it. We had fun. Okay. Then I showed last time. Was it last time I showed this that I
think
had?
2 weeks
I'd
ago.
sewn
Oh, the one before, yeah.
the top, but hadn't had it quilted or bound.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is again the Moda Love, using buttermilk and slate.
Yes.
Buttercup.
Buttercup. Yeah.
And slate, sorry.
Yeah.
And it was quilted. You can see this cute quilting on the back there. Quilted by Karen
Yeah.
Karen
She
Reagan.
does a good job.
She does a good job quilting.
Good job,
So we
yeah.
have Judy that quilts for us. We have Karen that quilts for us. And anybody interested, we have Karen's cards. So
Yeah, we do.
She does some fun work for us. So that's my
sure.
finished. Oh, and so this is the kit that we have to make this cute quilt. And that one is $29.95. So has your charm pack, your yardage, everything you need.
These are so fun. We
are.
always make these all
Yeah,
the time.
Moda Love. It's so fun.
They're
Want
fun
it
to
bigger?
make.
Just add a little bit more of your Riley White.
The white
Maybe
to
do
go
another
a
stop
border.
border, and add some yardage for border. Just really cute.
Yep, very versatile. Do whatever you want with it for sure. So I'm just gonna what
show
I've been working
something.
on.
Yeah.
So I have been working on this called Gift Swap.
And it's a Lello boutique, which her patterns are fabulous.
Yes.
Written
Love
so well.
it.
And it uses the collection Mary
She even told us what it was.
Mary
and now I
Memories?
can't remember
Mary
where she-
memory.
Mary Making. I can't
Mary
remember.
Memories. It's a RJR, right?
RJR. Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, so that's the little gift.
And there's
just
lots of
so
little
So there are like 84 of these little gifts. But anyway, here's like
So
3 different
cute.
colorways that
She's
I did.
got them pinned because they're in her room.
Yeah, I've got them all lined up so she
we're
can't
not
undo
allowed
my
to
rows.
undo them because, oh, I love that one.
That's how I use, if Anna sees this, she's going to be mad at me. Anyway, I use sticky notes. This is
Yeah.
how I organize
Yeah.
my rows and then just pin it.
See, I
So
use the Lori
anyway.
Holt stickers, the alphabet
Yeah,
stickers. But
well,
yeah.
and
But
Anna
whatever
made
you've
me
got.
some cute little pins that had ABCs on it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's
So I'll be in trouble if I'm not using
She
hers.
sees your sticky.
Yeah, she will be.
I made you those. Come on.
These are so cute. This quilt's going to be fun.
They are. That will be very fun.
Fantastic.
Yes. So
Love
I've
it.
been working on that.
Because it's time to switch that over to
And
Christmas.
yeah, so that will be ready here soon. What
We
else
also
are we gonna
got-
start with?
Oh, you're a
couple-
spool.
Oh yeah, you want me to
Spools,
talk
yes.
about that?
So we just
all
added
right.
onto our website, we've added our 2 new block of the month.
Block of
One's
the
a
month.
block of the month and one is a pattern club.
Stitchery.
Yeah, and it's
I
a
love
cross stitch
stitch.
pattern. So Shelly is going to be sewing on our block of the
So
month.
here's the Scrappy Spools. This is one where we'll be starting this in January.
Registration is open.
Is open now, and is it what, $5 I think for
I
registration?
think $5
on this one?
registration.
Yeah, so there's that. And then I just made up, this is going to be one of the first ones for January. It's going to be these 4, and then there'll be 4 others that they're going to be a different block.
Yeah, so you'll
This
be
is
doing
your
4 of
patch.
each block.
Yeah.
So these are your 4 patch blocks. You'll be doing another, so each month you're going to do, well, for several of the months you're going to do 2 blocks each month.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's
Then
some
we
months
have a
when
month where you'll get your sashing and your spools
Yeah.
in, so you can start doing
Yep.
that, and then, but yeah,
and then there's a couple that are more intricate, and so you'll just be doing one
one at a time.
pattern that
Yeah.
month. But
Yeah, but each block, there's like, what, 16 different blocks in this, I
yeah,
believe?
yeah.
And each block, generally, like she said, you'll be making 4 of each block, so that's why there's 4 of this 4 patch.
And we are going to be using all Lori Holt fabric. Someone asked that yesterday. It will
Yes,
be
they
all
did.
Lori Holt fabrics and really scrappy. So
Yes,
you don't have to buy
very
16
scrappy.
different prints for your squares.
Right.
Shelley's got it all
Got
scrappy.
it all worked out and ready
So,
to go.
yeah.
But yeah, and one thing I like about this is I like that it's an 8-inch block instead of a 6-inch, because then your pieces are going to be a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
and it'll be a little bit
It's a-
easier to work with.
Yeah,
So that's
and it's a
I'm
good size
excited
quilt
about
when
that.
it's
Yeah.
done.
Yes.
So registration
Yeah.
is open for that. We have a limited number.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna be
it's gonna
twin
be fun.
size, 72 by 90.
Yeah.
So that's a good size quilt. So that'll be fun. So yeah, there's that one.
So
So
Scrappy
this
Spools
one starts in January.
starts in January.
Yeah.
And the cross stitch
Our cross stitch
start
one is Big City
Christmas.
Christmas.
Big City Christmas by Okay,
Little
the mother
House.
is Little House Needleworks, the daughter is Country Cottage Needleworks. Okay, so this is Big City Christmas is Country Cottage Needleworks. And it is so cute. We're doing ours in a big long, Kathy's doing hers long.
long
I mean, you
ones.
can do them individually. And so that pattern club starts in November.
Okay.
We don't know exactly which day because they will ship the patterns
when
in
we
November,
get
they've told us. So,
them.
and then they'll be every 30 days. So there's 7 in the series, and you'll just be getting the pattern. I will have up on the website floss packs available and the linen to do it as Kathy's doing it, which is in
So those will be
Monster.
just sold separately.
Yeah, those will be sold separately. The subscription is for the pattern
Pattern.
series.
The patterns.
Yeah, and you can pick them up in store. Either of these you can pick up in store or have it shipped to you.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
fun stuff.
For sure. Yeah.
I got a couple new things in. Well, I got a restock of this we had out at Halloween, and I put it on the little cutting board, chopping board looking item.
Yep,
So
it
we
was really
restocked
cute.
those. We've got a restock of those. We also got a new size, which is this size here. Now on the front, it has this little white
Do
stained
all of them
stripe.
have the little white?
They do on the
Okay,
front.
I was wondering.
But if
Okay.
you don't like the little white, on the
have
other
it on the
side,
other
it's just
side.
more solid. So
Awesome.
this would be so fun to mount a cross stitch. I'm going to be mounting some kind of cross stitch on this.
Yeah.
Just a fun, different way to display.
That will be fun. Yes.
So these did well, so we've got them in a bigger size. Just so fun. We also got restocked our small clipboards because we'd sold out of those, but they're back in stock. And you've probably seen the little scalloped, like cake stand type thing that we have in the brown wood. We also got these little pedestal things. So you can do your pincushion sitting on the whole stand, or you could do it where this is your base and
just
your
stick it
pincushion
on
just
there.
sits on there.
There you go. How fun. That's a fun idea.
Yeah, just a fun little base.
Yeah.
So,
It's cute.
and so those came in. And then
And don't those come in white too?
they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the
we have-
scallop stand we have in white as well. So I'm going to be doing the Christmas pie pincushion.
Oh, okay.
Because this one was pumpkin pie.
Right.
And we have,
have the
I had
Christmas
designed the Christmas pie pincushion, and I'm going to redo it in some of the fabrics we have in now.
So that will be fun.
Display it at Christmas.
Okay.
So
All right.
we are going to be talking about organization, and I'm going to show you something new that just came in that I love. I was so excited. I had ordered them a while ago. It took a while to come in. But this is a little stand for holding your bobbins for the project
While
you're
you're
cross-stitching
stitching.
on, and it also has a magnet to catch your needles.
Needles.
So you can just have them, and they just fit in the little groove there. And
So yeah, and then their picture shows they use the plastic ones,
bobbins,
but then
but
I
the
want to
paper
try the
bobbins work as
paper.
well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have the plastic bobbins. We also have the paper bobbins. So, but it's just a little stand that, whoops, until Sandy dumps it over.
Dump 'em
And
all out,
I am
and then-
digging this collection of floss that you did here, Emerald.
I made some project with a fall color.
Fall palette,
Kinda.
I'm loving it.
So
So,
those are the colors.
yeah. So that's a fun little gadget. Would be a fun gift for a cross stitcher, wouldn't it, for
Yeah.
It
Christmas?
would. Yeah.
And then the good thing is it has a magnet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
for
you
your
Magnet's just
leave
needles.
your-
awesome. And it's strong. That is strong. So,
Yeah. Okay.
that's fun.
Should I like still go through some of this?
So let's go through some of Emerald's projects. Do you want to show yours now or when we get to organization?
When I think I have those, but it's all organized.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let's go with
That'll be good.
what you've got for us, Emerald.
So let's go through some questions. Just because like people always ask, how do I organize my sewing rooms? Because Sandy shows that idea of you use a spoon, a thing that you use with your utensil. You can organize your utensils, but then like you put your strips.
Oh, like
yeah.
the utensil
Yeah.
organizer.
So
for
like
your
a,
drawer. yeah.
yeah, a utensil tray
Yeah.
that I organize my strips in for one of the quilts I'm working
So
on.
if you have 1.5 or 2 inch strips, those fit perfectly
Because
in there.
that
and
quilt
you
has
can-
like 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, and then 2-inch strips. And so it's like, as I'm creating the blocks, and it's just scrappy. So I just
Right.
cut all my 1 1/4 and put them in one of the slots for the silverware, and then the next, and put a little label on them so I knew which size was
What
what.
size they were, and-
Makes it easy for me to
yeah.
just grab the one
Grab
I
what you need.
So
that would be nice.
think
yeah.
of things outside of the sewing realm to use for organizing
Oh, yeah.
your projects.
Anything, yes.
I think it's basically just what works for you.
Yep.
You know.
What works for you.
For sure.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And then so I also asked VJ to show us like the picture. So I'll put it inside
Okay.
that like people have. How do you both store your quilts, finished quilts?
Mine are folded and put on a shelf, and
Yep.
or I have some, like my Christmas ones are folded and put in my Christmas bins. And
That's kind of how mine are. Most of mine, I have maybe 1 or 2 that I display in my house ever since I ratted myself out. Last time
That
we
we
talked,
got after you did not display.
haven't got my ladder yet, but I'm gonna get there one
Yeah.
of these days. But yeah, I actually, and I like to wash mine after they've been in the store or after they've been, and then I'll wash them and then I store them in a bin, and then when I need one or I need to give somebody a gift or something, I will go down and look through those. But that's how
I've
mine
seen
are,
people
so.
that take the pool noodles
Mhm.
and they will roll them
Oh,
on
okay.
a pool noodle so that they don't have a fold.
Those creases.
The creases
Yeah.
that you get when you fold them. And so they'll just use pool noodles and roll
That's a
them
good
on
idea,
that.
too.
And then like where do they put it?
I don't
though?
know where they store them after that, but
I don't know.
Because
they
It
would
was like-
stand up and be fit. I mean, you could, if you
Yeah.
tied ribbon around them, you know, they could stand in a
Right.
closet or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they could. I know someone that have one of those floating shelves underneath their TV,
Mm-hmm.
and it has glass doors on the front of it, so it's probably about 18 inches high.
Mm-hmm.
And she folds hers up nice and neat, and so all of those little glass things are all full,
full of
of her
quilts.
quilts. Yeah, so,
So
that's
she watches TV and watches her.
yeah, she can enjoy her
Yeah.
creations as she's watching. Yes.
That's her conversation piece.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Because I've got a couple of bookcases that straddle either side of my dining table, where my dining table is, and I fold them and stack them
Yeah,
on the
you know,
shelf
I guess
there.
for me, I mean, I don't care if people use them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not afraid, you know, if somebody wants to use them, that's fine. But I guess for me, just sitting there and collecting dust, that's kind of my thing.
I like
so,
to look at them.
so that's why I put mine, I don't want them to get dirty, you know, dusty,
Yeah.
you know, because how long will they sit there before someone actually uses them? Anyway,
That's true.
That's kind of my OCD for now, but I should probably get over that, but that's okay.
One idea when I see VJ and her sister's photo is that they have it like open, her closet or
Her
storage
doors
yeah,
of the
they're
cabinet.
open, or like her sister's is glass, so you can see it, so you can decorate with it when you have like a season
Yeah.
coming. I think as long as you're able to see it, you remember you have some quilt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our ladder. Do we want to talk?
Oh, I
about-
love the ladders.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
I think the thing is like you can just
Yeah, do you want me to bring it back here? So these ladders are handmade by a local gentleman. Norsewood, isn't that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, Norsewood. And they are beautiful, and they come in all different finishes. You can have them unfinished, you can have them stained in different, whatever
Different
color,
colors. You can paint them.
You can paint them. Yeah, we have, like, I've had some painted aqua and yellow. The black ones are always popular.
Yeah. And we kind of
but
do
they're
more of
great
a
for-
more of a light
Lighter
brown.
brown, yeah.
And that one seems to go.
But you can
fairly fast,
hang
too.
multiple quilts
Yes.
in a corner of your home and have them to see. But yeah,
Yeah,
Holly has
and
them.
we've actually had one that's made a little taller. We had
Yeah.
a 7-footer made.
Yeah.
This is a 5.
And the 7-foot ones sold out.
Yeah.
They did
Like that,
so
so we
fast.
need to get
It
some
was
more
like I
7.
thought I was gonna get one
Yeah.
of those, and then I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why I haven't gone to ladder.
So yeah, we need to get some more of the 7-foot ones in, especially for Christmas time because
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, we
But
should.
I have a
um,
narrower.
and we
do they
he
have
does
like
have
he
a
does
small-
narrower, you know. So if there's something custom that you want done,
Yeah,
you can let us know. And he's so great.
he is.
work
He's
with.
so
He's
nice to
such
work
a
with,
nice guy.
and he's willing to do whatever
yeah.
we want. And so
So I
it's
had
fun.
him do a narrow one because I put it in my bathroom and my towels hang
Let's
on
hang
it.
on that.
Yeah, you can do multiple
Uh-huh.
quilts
So I
that
have a
way.
bunch
Yeah.
of white towels and everything.
Yeah.
On it, so yeah,
The bad thing is we don't ship those.
we do
for
not
now.
ship the ladders
Yes,
No.
because yeah,
there are just too many
they're too expensive
limitations. Yeah.
Right.
to ship. So, but if you're local, we do have those ladders.
Okay. And yes, I'm going to jump in. How do you store your fabrics? I have some examples.
Let's see what you've got for
Okay.
us, Emerald.
Oh, so I basically just have like these for my
For
current
your little
scraps. That
Her
Good.
current scraps. This is all the scraps she has.
Her
She's
current
doing
scrap.
good.
Oh, I know. And then like
Oh.
because I have, I have a closet,
Uh-huh.
and then
That's your
they
sewing
have like
space.
for your
Mhm.
for your clothes. Yeah, you can hang, and then I just tie this string on there, and then like you can see it.
You can clip your little smalls onto it. I
Those
like
are fun.
that.
She's got them organized in colors. That's a good
So
idea
then,
there.
yeah, like for anybody,
Cute.
I probably didn't tie it well.
Yeah, it probably slipped off the end.
We're just
Thank
gonna
you.
clamp it.
So, because people ask us,
Yeah.
how do you store them that you will remember to
That you-
use
To
it?
use them up.
So if you see it every time you walk,
Then you're gonna use it.
I don't have.
That's
I'm not a scrap saver person. Especially those pieces. Those would be going in the
they're pretty-
garbage. Or I'll hand them off to someone else.
Yeah.
So, but if I
s-
do, I just
yeah.
have like a bin or a bag or something that I'm tossing mine in.
So I always have had a dresser, just a chest
Mhm.
of drawers, and store them by color. So red, orange, green, blue, violet,
Mhm,
And so I just
right.
fold them. If they're too small to fold to go in my dresser,
Mhm.
then they're too small for me to have. I'm just not.
yeah.
I do have a little plastic tub that I have filled with 2.5-inch squares in just kind of bright, happy colors. So if it's a bright, happy color and there's enough for a 2.5-inch square, I'll chop that up and put it in
Put
my
it
box.
in there. Yeah.
And then I have some that are 5-inch squares. I do the same thing. And so I'll keep those, but I just keep a box of them. And then sometimes when I'm testing a block or something, those are nice to just pull and test.
Yeah.
But I haven't made a project with it yet. But my sister Carrie is the queen of scraps. And if I don't use them,
I'm gonna donate those to her.
she's just the
Well,
queen of scraps.
You know what? That's it. It's just like I would never, and even if I organized them, I don't think I'd ever go back to using them. I don't know. And I do have bigger pieces that I keep, but
Yeah.
I just have a bag that I have like this bag is red and this bag is, my reds and pinks and whites might be, but that's just kind of how.
And I have one drawer
I
that's
store 'em.
dedicated to what I call storybook prints, which are, because I'm going to do the either the book nerd or there's that other one where the books are open.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
And so I'm collecting all of like Jill Howarth's fabrics,
Yes.
a fat quarter of them. I've got one from her Goldilocks and the Three Bears, just all of, she
Cute.
does the most fabulous
Yes.
pieces. And so
Yeah.
I'm just kind of collecting those because I know what quilt I want to do with them, and I just need a fat quarter of that focus print. So I have one little drawer in one of my units that's where I keep. So when it comes in, I know I just go buy it and put it in that. And then I have one that is just stripes. I have one because I'm going to do a stripe quilt that
Yeah.
uses stripes in the piecing. So I have a drawer that's just stripes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen people, I don't know, it was made originally for toys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a stand that probably stands about 2 feet tall, and it has bins in it, and the bins are
Oh,
at
yeah.
an angle. So I think you have
I've seen
two,
them
and
at
I've seen
IKEA
people
and-
use that,
Yeah.
and they put, each bin's a different color, so when they're,
And they're
they're
out
scraps,
so they
just,
see them
Mhm.
because they're visible.
Yeah.
They're not
hidden away in a closet or a drawer. Yeah. So I've seen that type
Yeah.
of thing for scraps as well.
Yeah.
And I'm a little.
When they're,
And they're out so they see them.
Mhm. This is how I had purchased a countertop table
Mm-hmm.
that went to 8 feet long. And so I have all that underneath there. So I buy these bins. So you can either get these like at Walmart
Yeah.
or I think you can buy them at the
Depot.
dollar store too. Anyway, and so I buy these, and then I will have my projects like this is my cream and sugar that I've been keeping in here, that the block of the month that we've been doing. But anyway, so I'll just keep my projects in there. And then you have the lid so they can stack.
But you can see through to see.
Yeah, and I
Kinda
can see what's in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll buy backing, and I'll just keep my backing so that's all together, my pattern and everything stays all in with my stuff. And that's kind of more generally how I have my stuff. If I have a project I like, I will keep them in these bins.
All this.
And I have them underneath my table. They're going underneath another table now because I have, but I can sometimes get two projects in one of these.
Yeah.
And so, if they're like 2 different Christmas projects, I will put them in the same bin. But
I'm
that's
all
how I
about
keep those.
the label. I'd be like cream and sugar.
Yes. Well, I haven't got that fancy yet, but yeah. But so
yeah.
I do that, and then more current. And you probably saw me pull this is the spools. I just kind of keep my stuff all just the pattern, my notepad. So when I take notes, I can say, okay, this is what I cut, this is what I don't cut, or or whatever. And my pieces I've cut. This is a project I'm going to be starting here soon, and so I have one of these bags. So I'm going to have my little roller in there because this is like my first time I'm going to try
That
the
out?
papers.
Oh.
So
yeah. And these
I'm
are
going to
really
try
nice.
making it with these.
You'll
but
like
yeah.
that. Those are nice.
So anyway, and this is going to, once again, it's going to be made out of this Buttercup.
Yep.
And so that project. So that's just kind of how I
and
just
these are
store
fun bags. These
everything
mesh
in there.
bags. They get air, but
They do.
they're
And
cute.
you kind of can still see through them, so you know what's in
Yeah.
there, and you can see that. And
so this is the larger size.
yeah,
that
and
they've
that's
done.
the one that I have here.
And then you've got the little plaid ones, and they've got a gray and pink, red. We've got the green, and there's also a mint that it looks like I don't have here.
Yeah.
But these are great little project bags for storing your cross stitch, your quilting project in.
Yeah, it looks like you can just cross stitch on that.
You can
People
cross stitch
have,
on-
I've seen people
Yeah.
cross stitch on all of them.
You
That-
can
it's
cross
pretty
stitch
cool
on the
that
mesh.
way. Yeah.
Also, when I'm doing projects, I like to store
We have
them
these
in-
bags here
Yeah.
too in the store too. These
Yeah.
are, they have different sizes
Yep.
in them. So you have, like smaller ones.
So it's got 4 different
Yeah,
sizes
4
in the
different
set.
sizes in the set. But those are kind of fun to, keep projects in as well.
And then on our YouTube channel, you can find the tutorial that Anna did for making your little
Those project bags.
Yeah.
Yep. And I
Super
have
easy
some
to
of
make,
those too. Yeah.
fun to use.
Project bag.
I saw Kathy had a project out the other day in her little bag, and she had her matching needle minder that was going with that. And
Yep.
fun.
That's fun. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that's all I have, other than the ruler storage things.
Oh yeah, you've got ruler storage.
So this is one of the ones that we have. This is
Jen Kingwell.
Jen Kingwell, but you can store all your rulers in. And I don't even know, do they even still make the other wooden ones that were all different colors?
They don't.
Okay.
They don't make those.
So anyway, just something like this, is a great way. And I have a couple of smaller ones, and not exactly like this, but all my rulers are on my table sitting like this for storage.
And then these have been
that way.
around for a bit. These are the Stash and Store, and they come in a small size, or you've got your larger.
Like, what, 6, 7 different
Yeah.
colors you
Oh
can
yeah.
get them in. all
And
kinds.
these are great because you just poke it. It's got, and they
Yep.
stay awesome, not just for quilting supplies, but for desktop for your supplies,
Yes.
but also for makeup brushes.
Oh yeah. See,
They're perfect for makeup
versatile.
brushes.
Let's show
For sure.
Oh, yeah, this is so
Erica.
Erica. You've all seen Shannon on
Shannon.
our table talk.
Yes.
Well, her daughter Erica is a big cross stitcher, and this is how she stores her cross stitch when it's in progress and before it goes to the framer. So she hangs it on these pant hangers,
Look at how fun.
and so and then you can just hang them in your
So
closet.
these look like the unfinished
Yep,
projects,
so they're not all
but
finished, but
look
like
at all
this
that.
one, yeah. So some of them are in process, but it looks like this one here, she's got ready to frame. So she's like most cross stitchers, you get a lot done that isn't framed yet, and I think that's a great way to keep them.
Just that you're
flat.
thinking about it
Instead
all
of
the
rolling
time.
them up,
how
Yeah,
you
instead
want
of
to
rolling them,
finish.
folding them, having getting
Yeah.
creases that don't come out because you've had it folded up for so long.
yeah.
And look at little space that takes up.
Yep.
So,
But there's probably
there's probably
20 or so of them hanging there.
Yeah, there's at least. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's a great idea for storing your cross stitch.
Yeah.
Very clever, Erica. Erica's in Disney World right now.
That's
Erica
not
and
fair.
Nova. Nova's their dog, service dog, and I got pictures yesterday from Disney World
Did you really?
of Nova. Nova doesn't like the characters. They
Oh.
were trying to get Chip and Dale were there,
Uh-huh.
and they were trying to give Nova a treat,
A treat.
and Nova was like backing up. She didn't,
like,
know
"Too
about that.
big.
Which
You're
she's,
too big.
she's so
I'm
good.
used to you.
she's so good to be obedient
She is.
and to just pay attention to Erica. And
She's
so
such-
I was saying, oh no, she's just being obedient because she was sitting there staring at Erica, and they're like, well, no, we're trying to get her to go. But yeah.
Scary.
Last
Well,
thing I would like to show is just so
Oh
I
yeah, come
made-
around here. I'm gonna have Emerald come around here because we need her to sit down and show her
Oh,
stuff.
I will show a little bit.
So cute.
So it's just because I'm always thinking about how to organize stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, oh, if I don't have something, I'll just make it as my organized stuff. So I keep making things, but then I don't have really a lot of things I need to organize.
Because you're
She,
just
she makes it and then she goes,
This
well,
is
now what do I
really-
put in it?
Yes,
This is
then-
really cute.
Then like you can put all your I make some pockets so you can
Uh-huh.
put your fusible outside,
So
and then you can keep
cute.
track of what fusible you have.
Right.
They're just like a basket. We can.
I
don't know
love
if that's-
this.
Yeah, I like the
What
size.
pattern
of
is
it.
that?
I don't have a pattern. I just.
Did you make this up?
Yeah, maybe we should.
Emerald, we need a pattern for
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
So
And look,
Come
she's
up
got
with a
she's got them
pattern.
labeled shape flex,
Yes.
decor bond.
So
So she knows what they're called. Look at that. Love that.
So yeah.
Look at all the stuff you can fit
Just
in
a
here.
lot of things that you buy when you make bags, but then you don't have
Yeah.
place to put it.
If you were a knitter, how good would this? You can put your yarn in here, your needles,
Needles
your,
on the
your scissors.
side.
So yeah,
Yes.
we'll probably come up with a free pattern. Of
We
this.
need a pattern for that,
We'll
Emerald.
see if I'm a good pattern writer. Maybe they'll come.
And I'd be happy to help you with it.
Oh,
I'll help you if you want. So you write it and then I'll tweak it.
We have
I'll
lots
let
of pattern readers for you.
Uh-huh.
We'll read
Yes.
your pattern
We'll have
for you.
Shelley
tell
test
me
it
if you
and make me one.
Yeah.
Make me one.
I'll pick some fabrics. I'll have Shirley test it and make
That's
it for
funny.
me.
So yeah, and then this is how I keep the tools. They're not
Yeah.
here. They're just in my sewing room right now. And these are like not hard.
Which is
So
just a
I
Oh,
don't
simple.
know
yeah.
if we need
Look.
anything. Yeah. And
So
then you just
cute.
put your scissors in,
Yeah.
however you want to.
And then they're all
Yeah.
protected.
And it's all together.
Awesome.
So yeah.
And that's good for like if you're going to a retreat or going to someone's house to
Yeah.
sew for the day, just put all your stuff in there.
I just bring
And
this
have it all
basket to
together.
our sew day. And I
Yeah.
just throw everything in. You
Uh-huh.
don't have to think.
Yeah, for
Handles.
sure.
I
So,
love
yeah.
it. Emerald, I
So
love it.
fun.
Thank you. Yeah.
So good. I love it.
So
Cute.
yeah.
Cute. Good
This
job,
is it.
Emerald.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Oh, we like to see what Emerald creates.
I know.
She's adventuresome.
She
Right?
did not know nothing about when we started here. And look what we've turned her into. No.
She's a creative girl.
That's good.
It's just
That's what
fun.
we get going on around here.
Yeah, so my sister Kathy started working for us, and she never had sewn a
Did
stitch.
she didn't have a sewing machine, did she?
Oh no,
Yeah.
she'd never sewn a stitch. We're a
Yeah.
family of sewers, but she did not.
Yeah,
and
that's funny.
But you get around this stuff, and it's just inspiring.
You
You
do.
see, and you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And now she's awesome. She's just quilting up a storm. So
Yeah.
if you're ever hesitant, just dive in. We've got Kathy's,
Yeah.
knocking out quilts like crazy, and
She does now.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So
Yeah.
Oh, and we have a giveaway.
oh, we have a
question.
giveaway. So as usual, every week we have a giveaway.
And then we want to start probably trying live next
Yes.
year.
So we've been making some plans, and we have a meeting in November, the managers, to make plans for next year. And one of our plans we've decided to do is to do some live table talk, where customers can come on and be asking questions, and we'll go back, have a conversation.
So-
while we're doing it live.
Yeah, we just want to know if this is a good idea for our audience.
And is that something you'd be interested in? And if so, if you want us to do our table talks live, what time slot? Do you want morning, afternoon, or evening? When would you like to see us do our lives? We would still tape them, and they would be posted after,
Later,
but we will
right.
have them live so that you could watch. So post in the comments what time slot you'd like to see, and we will be giving away one little mini stash and store by It's Soama. So you can have that at your table side, and
We will take some questions during live. We'll
yeah,
want to
during live we
answer.
can be answering
Yeah.
questions you might have, all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
So,
It'll be fun.
so if you enjoy Table Talk, please subscribe, like, share, and we will look forward to seeing you next week.
It'll be fun.
So if you enjoy Table